Hey man, what's up?
Today should be interesting.
What?
I said today should be interesting. Is my microphone all like buzzed out?
Yeah, there's a lot of static noise in it.
How about now?
Still?
Damn.
Oh, I can see Chris is also here.
Heard some taps.
Oh. What about tabs?
Never mind.
Such quiet. When do the rest show up?
I just woke up.
That was late. And here I thought I was the one who slept the most. I got up around 1. Oh yeah, there's no more.
Yeah, I turned off automatic gain control in Discord.
Try to speak now because I had to increase the volume for you because you sounded lower.
Yeah, I also turned the volume down a little bit.
Oh, for some reason I don't get a notification when people join or leave. That's strange. I'm used to getting that.
Is this any better?
No, there's more.
Okay.
I can hear you better.
Well, there might be a little zzz because that's my computer. But I don't know if it should be that electronic.
Well, we can hear what you say now. Before there was too much. BRB?
Times have slipped away, I'm lost beneath the waves. Nothing left to say. Speak to me before my fate is reckoned.
Hallo?
Comfort me.
Hello.
Arrive at any second. 6 o'clock, and I got no doubt the gang is out for blood.
And I'm back.
Yay. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. Oh, yeah. I really need those notifications. I hadn't heard Ravager join.
Mm.
So it's only Axel that we need.
Hello.
Oh, there he was.
Yeah, sorry, I'm late.
And still no notifications. Anyone know how to turn them on and off?
What?
Notifications.
What notifications? Like Discord desktop?
Yeah.
You should try running it in administrator mode, but before that, user settings, and there should be on the there's a notifications tab.
All of
enable
mine.
desktop.
Yeah.
You in streamer mode?
No.
Try running it in administrator mode because I know. Oh, okay. Because I know Discord does like. What is happening?
Just testing it for him.
Okay, yeah. Because I know that the Discord doesn't like on certain games, for example. Discord can't get over them, but it has to run in it has to run in administrator mode.
Okay.
Definitely override it, so it could be the same thing for this.
Well, I guess everyone are here now, except for Cornelius, who had a dinner engagement. So I guess we should start. Can someone summarize what happened last week? No answer. No volunteers.
I'm bad at summarizing things.
Then we shall pick a random one. Who wants the random honors?
Fine. We had just finished. What did we have? Did we have finished? Actually, I can remember what we did last session. But what did we do the session before that? Whatever we finished.
Yeah, you had a visit with Kaelius and told him about the hidden castle, the hidden mansion.
Yes, and after that we had some shopping. Well, actually not really, but we thought about going shopping until I got very rudely thrown a rock at by a childhood friend who had come see me to notify me that my acquaintance who I was supposed to meet with a sword was no longer need to be meted with a sword. And I was given a new target, and after a lot of tracking by various animals to various places, we managed to kill this person without me actually explaining anyone why we killed this person. And then I explained everyone, and then we claimed an inn and the sword.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So, yeah, it's been a few weeks since you took over that inn, and someone has been busy recruiting members for the organizations. I don't know what the rest will be doing in those 2 weeks.
Dying of boredom.
Well, there's the rage cage in downstairs, so you could do some like street fighting for a few cash.
Actually, I think I'm just going to beat up all the recruits.
Yeah, you will give a basic, guidance on how we do things around here.
The initiator.
Anyone else will be doing anything?
I would like to set up a lab.
Well, there's not really much room in this one, but you do have the other place, the hunting lodge.
Of course, I have food.
Here we go. Actually, I have bandwidth on my phone today, so I could switch to that.
So where do you want to set up a lab?
What corner of the house is most explosion proof?
I don't think any of the house is explosion proof.
Yeah, the best place would then probably be the stables or the kennel.
The stable
Although,
is for the horses.
oh, well, you have a kennel for dogs. You could be using that for a lab instead.
Or the basement.
I don't want to experiment on dogs.
We don't have the dogs. We just have the kennel. It's
Yeah.
empty.
Oh, so then
You-
it'll be like a tiny lab with a tiny door.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah, you could of course also do the basement. I mean, if there's an explosion, it's just the entire house.
Only if it's strong enough.
Could
You can
blast.
dig out an explosion chamber with vents that go outside.
Blast proof the roof.
Magic.
See fair cat mouse.
What you want is strong stone walls and a thatch roof.
Well, I was thinking like for an underground chamber you'd want concrete and then ventilation for pressure waves so it doesn't damage the structure. Granted, anybody inside will be killed, but the whole house won't collapse.
Well, it takes some time to set up a lab, so you're starting to build it up.
Well, it's just mixing concrete outside, ominously.
And obviously, the first thing you need to get is the lab goat. Lab goat. A lab assistant, that's a goat.
Yes, it's a special scientific thing. You wouldn't understand because you're not a scientist.
Also goggles.
I was thinking goggles or glasses, but I don't really have a nose, so
Maybe some sort of protective helmet gear then. Just like a fishbowl on your head.
that seems like that's not very protective.
Probably not.
Unless you can find me a diamond that I can hollow out.
But yeah, after 2 weeks, you will estimate that you're probably around 80% complete, and it has cost you 300 gold pieces.
I sent it out the bill.
White it out.
Reasons.
Interesting.
Well, Shakath, you have any plans?
Well, how much would it cost to set up an orphanage in one of the like posh areas?
Probably maybe 2,400, 3,000.
Hmm.
That's for the building alone.
Yeah, I got that. Hang on.
Of course, if you do the building, it'll take a while to do. Yeah. If you build it all yourself, it'll take a long time, but you can probably do it for around half.
How much was half?
1400.
How much is platinum?
140.
How much is platinum? No, how much is platinum piece worth?
One platinum is 10.
And it was 1,004.
But it'll probably take you somewhere between 2 and 3 months to build it all.
I could get it started though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. So I paid all up front.
No.
Okay. I'll make the start on that, but like, if anyone asks around what's going up or whatever, the instructions will be not to tell anyone.
A suspicious orphanage.
Well, and Althea is just beating up people for fun. So after the 2 weeks, suddenly Leonidas approaches Tadao. Boss,
I think the boss is eating.
oh, of course he's eating. Well, he is finding heron when he was searching for Tadao.
Okay.
Hey, you're one of the boss's friends, right?
Yeah. Was it?
Well, you might want to tell him that the storage is all empty. It seems that someone came in last night and emptied it all.
And you're telling me no one saw it?
Yeah, we were asleep. It happened during the night.
This guy is a terrible guard.
He is not a god.
Althea appears out of nowhere. What storage? Like food or linen? Or armor? Or everything? Be more specific with your things.
Well, it's where we have most food and
Is this the guy
other necessities.
he
And
does the
there's no night
balls?
guard.
Oh yeah, it's the guy
Oh,
whose Nat's hurt.
well, he's probably over it now. I mean, physically. It's been
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Mentally,
to
it never
re-injure.
disappears.
Yeah, please kick this guy in the balls.
I'm gonna guess that we're probably like at the tavern.
Yeah, you were there to get something to eat. But Tadao is not there right now.
Right. Oop, could you say that again? I cut out.
Tadao is not there right now. That's why he's telling you.
Right.
Because you seems like the most leadery type. And the other leadery type kicked him in the nuts.
Now the lab thing. That's not my stuff, right?
I'm gonna.
There's not a lab on this one.
Oh, why am I not working in this lab?
Where do you see a lab?
I don't know. Didn't you just say there was one?
No, it was a storage that was emptied.
I didn't do it, even though I'm in the closest proximity.
But yeah, like, I'm confused. We have 10 people working here, to my knowledge.
No, that's 5.
My scofflaws are also here. They're not directly working here, they're just using this as like a gathering point.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh, there you are, boss. Well, last night after everyone had emptied out, there was a break-in in the storage, and yeah, someone took it all.
Take a deep sigh. Luckily, there wasn't much of it.
Well, there was food and some linens and other stuff. I assume it's maybe 100 gold pieces to replace.
Yeah. I'll head to the storage, jump into fox shape, and start sniffing around.
Yeah, there's a strange smell you've never smelled before.
Does it smell
Give me a
like a...
tracking.
Okay. Yeah, let me find it from my sheet. I think Stent gave me something to this. Let's see. Okay, no, it just lets me do it.
Ah, okay. So yeah, that's a survival.
Yeah.
Well, you sniff around and somehow it's like the smell of sewer combined with the smell of gecko, maybe?
Is there any of the party present, or just me and the who I've hired?
I'm there.
Depends what time of day it is.
Althea?
It's a bit afternoon. You're getting a bit to eat.
Yeah,
Everyone?
probably got something to eat after helping with the build.
Do you know where's Philip?
I'm
Well,
standing
it's not
right
in
here.
my backpack.
Philip,
Yes.
did you eat my food storage?
Well, the storage is right
No.
here.
Did you eat what was inside the storage?
No.
Really?
Did I?
I will do a sense motive check because I actually got a rank on this.
Yeah, it's not well absent.
I'm still doing a sense motive. God damn it. I might only have a +1, which shows very well.
I'm standing here in my little lab coat.
But still, if
with
it
my mug of
wasn't
mud water.
if it wasn't Willa, and I failed my sense motive, do I then believe it was Willa?
No,
Okay.
you're not entirely sure he's telling the truth.
Yeah. Do I pick any like where it leads? The scent kind of like direction.
Yeah, with that survival, You get that it leads to this area.
Back in. Yeah, I'll head in there and down following the scent.
Yeah, you get down and into the gambling hall, and then over here.
So the
Okay,
secret
Will
exit.
up. Yeah. Will up. Tell your people that it is very rude to come and eat the ingredients of someone's food locker.
Aren't they like miles away?
I smell gecko, and it's heading in here, which, to be honest, from us, only you, me, and Shadow can fit in.
Do you have speak with animals?
I do not. I'm not a druid.
Oh, then we can't ask my gecko.
I'll have actually, by the way, Bia, have you taken a look at I updated the Birdlight Blade handout with what I at the end got. It's quite decent amount of stuff.
No.
Yeah, I paid around 1,000. But yeah,
Well, I'll
Uh,
let you smell my gecko.
I will sniff his gecko. Is it the is the scent the same?
No.
Yeah, I'll then look at
But
the others.
it's just the same reptile smell.
I'll go and hand the innkeeper 100 gold. Go replace it.
I could send Shadow in and follow through his eyes.
Yeah, Althea,
Yeah, what?
do you want to try and join us somehow?
Into that tiny hole?
My belt does wonders.
I've just decided that I don't like tiny spaces, so I'm gonna stay here.
Okay, sounds fair. I'll hop into Fox form and head in.
I will follow.
I just do give an order to track to Shadow, and then I sit down somewhere comfortable, and I'll start tracking through his eyes.
A fox, a frog, and a cat go into a hole.
Yeah, well, you crawl for like maybe 15, 20 feet. And then you get to a grate that is removed. And on the other side of that grate is a large sewer.
Yum yum.
I'll wait till the others get back and cover the secret exit again. Do you feel like heading out? I say as I jump in.
To where what?
It heads into a sewer, right?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Cannonball!
I will not catch him.
Have I understood this right? He's found the smell leading to a sewer grate, and that's about it.
We know it's a gecko.
Well, he followed it into the escape route, and that escape route leads to the sewers.
Hmm.
So it seems that the thieves came from the sewers.
Do we have more of those annoying lizard people here?
We could fill the sewers with poisonous gas.
I don't think the rest of the city would appreciate that.
I'll make sure it's a heavy gas so it doesn't rise.
I don't think the sewer maintenance people would still main. Actually, I don't think that's a thing here. It's a great idea.
Well, do you want to talk about something? You've become slightly more homicidal.
Which one of us?
Willip.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've always been this homicidal.
Well, you weren't always so open about it, then I guess.
Do I lose the scent in the sewers or do I still have a direction?
You need to do another survival.
Sorry, I just got food. Did we join back up?
I'm
Um,
just doing another survival.
well, you do find a grate that leads upwards. So if the rest wants to join, then it's possible.
Yeah.
And yeah, you seem to have lost the scent now.
I kind of poke Shadow.
I'll use my animal focus as a wolf to sniff out as well.
I'm slightly confused. Are we seriously tracking a gecko into the sewers? What is happening?
They took food.
They are.
Our food.
Shadow's lost it as well, but I found it. I think.
Are you inside there yourself? Because you can find sewer grates that leads up, and you can end us through that.
I'm confused.
We were in
Uh,
sewers, but
Yeah, Shadow and Paddington and Willip are all small enough to pass through that small small hole. You and Althea and Heron and Cornelius are too big to move through that, but you can get into it through a normal sewer grate if you want to join them.
I don't think you can do a survival check remotely.
Oh yeah, yeah. Then I try and follow them.
Yeah. I'm
Anyone
staying
else
in
come
the
in?
tavern. I'm not trekking through a sewer anytime soon. Got my pride.
It's
At
just a
least not
survival.
for a gecko. I'm so confused.
Pussies, and I go off.
I just don't see the point in chasing a thieving gecko. Would be just make more sense just to seal the secret passage so that the gecko doesn't get here again.
Or we could set up a trap for the gecko.
We could eat the gecko's heart.
Oh
I
my
think-
goodness!
I think that comes after setting up the trap, though.
So Farkas, you join them. Althea and Heron, you stay in the inn.
Yeah, I guess I'm going down just because I'm so bored.
Yeah, if you catch the gecko, you can probably beat it.
I'm not going to beat a gecko. That's just ridiculous. and totally beneath me.
Well, then most of you start moving through these sewers, following the trail.
I send one of my guys to just track them above ground, just so that if they get into trouble, then he can come get me.
Yeah. Well, they travel following the trails, and then I want everyone that's there to make a perception check. Who is walking first?
Is the thing that we're noticing something that would leave a smell, and is it within 30 feet of me?
No, it doesn't have a different smell.
If I'm tracking, I'd be alongside Shadow with bow drawn.
Well, all of you notice that there's a grate that leads further down, and that one seems to be very rusty and would probably be triggered if you stepped on it. You can easily step around it. But if you had stepped on it, you'd probably fall into it. There is also a pretty strong smell, and I would like everyone to give me a fortitude.
Yay, because I'm so good at that.
We're gonna throw up. Oh no.
Well, Tadao, Willip, and Shadow, you are all nauseous. That gives a -1 to most of your rolls.
I am currently doing Googling.
Googling also gives you a -1 to most of your rolls.
I'm walking like I'm drunk.
Willip, do you wanna ride? You're not looking
Wait.
too good.
Are we we're nauseated?
Yeah.
That doesn't give a -1. That means you're unable to attack, cast spells, concentrate on spells, or do anything else requiring attention. The only actions this character can take is a single move action per turn.
Oh,
Yeah, nauseated is pretty. There's a reason why you can take a feat when you crit on someone, they get nauseated.
Yeah, I'm getting on Althea's shoulder.
Oh, you poor little guy.
then it's second. That's the -2 on everything.
Yeah.
Well, you continue, and you continue for like 200 feet. Then I would like another perception.
Oh no.
Rolled twice by accident.
Well, the DC was 15, so lots of you succeed.
Except Shadow.
Yeah, and Willip was second.
But he's also on my shoulder, so if it's like a falling trap, he's safe.
But Yeah, certainly those of you who came above 15 noticed a small tripwire.
I'll raise
They,
my.
they
raise,
have attempted to like hide it in all of the crap on the floor.
I'll raise my hand and stop everyone. Can I see where does it connect to?
Yeah, it seems to lead upwards. And as you look up, you notice that it looks like there's a pretty big builder that will be triggered and drop on you.
I point directly upwards. And then I point towards the tripwire.
Don't think it's sound activated.
I know.
I step over
You're a robot.
wire. Yes.
Yeah, I'll step over it.
Just as a caution, I'm going to give Shadow the animal focus of Tiger +2 for Dex.
Okay.
He has evasion as well, so in case anything else decides to catch us out.
Well, you continue forward for a bit. And, well, give me more perception.
Just before we do this, I would like to tell to Althea that, see, even for just being a gecko, just for tracking a gecko, this is very well trapped. Geckos aren't known for their amazing trap making skills.
The most dangerous gecko.
BRB, someone is at the door.
So somehow my lab coat's still pristinely white.
I'm sloshing around in the sewage like it's no problem.
Yeah, I was swimming in it.
And I'm having a nice cool drink.
Like sitting at a cafe.
There's actually quite a lot of more people in there running around.
And I'm back. It was someone saying, "Do you believe in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?" And they said no and slammed the door.
You don't believe in Jesus?
Yay. I died briefly.
See? Right there.
No, I believe in the giant mantis god of assassination. Are you stupid or something?
What are you talking about?
Pathfinder.
Well, Farkath, because the Dow has a -2, you actually notice that around 60 feet away, there's a figure who tries to hide in the sewer stuff. He is on the other side of this canal. And it's a small creature, about the same size as Willop, maybe.
I also notice it.
I love the verbs that we generate in this game.
I mean, like, was I robotic or was it just the way I spoke? I think it
It,
was.
it was just you
was
being.
Was true. Was true.
No, you sound like no.
Anyway, my perception is a little late because my everything died for a second. So
You said you died, and then
that's it.
yeah.
Who is walking in front?
Me and Shadow.
Yeah, I'm probably right next to them.
Uh, well, Farkath, since you notice him, you're not surprised and not caught flat-footed.
Would Shadow be?
Yeah, but this attack is against you.
Okay.
You're a human, so that's actually +2.
Pain weapons.
So,
Yep, that hits.
seven damage as a bolt pierces into your shoulder.
Son of a bitch, and I take a shot.
Yeah, the figure jumps up and begins to run.
Towards us or away from us?
Away from you.
I'll pop into fox form, run after.
I get Shadow to charge with sprint.
Okay. Well, you'll shoot at it, so give me your shooting attack.
Can Shadow charge first?
Yeah. Well, Shadow, give me a perception with a -10 because you're charging.
Oh.
Well, Shadow takes 6 damage, no, 9 damage, as he runs over, what's the name? Caltrops? And yeah, he lets out some yips as he's slowed down completely, and yeah,
Oh no, poor baby.
until he receives healing, he can only move 5 per round.
Yeah, but I'll start making it. As I take a shot, I'm going to start walking towards him.
As I run, I will, noticing that, the giant cat just stopped, I will take a large leap over the caltrops.
Well, you don't hit with that shot.
Relevant question. How much noise are they making, and has my guy actually managed to stay with them?
Yeah, he's managed to stay behind them.
Yeah, I shouted son of a bitch as well when he shot me.
But now that this is happening, he's running back to tell that something happened and they came under attack.
Right.
So you can be there like a minute later.
Well, I'm not gonna go through the sewers, so when he gets to me, I'm going to start running in the following the road that follows the sewers. So I'm going upstairs. Yes. I'm not going down into a sewer, but I will be there if they're going topside.
Okay. Well, Tadao, you jumped over the caltrops, and I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Aww. Can't be acrobatics.
No.
Okay.
Reflex.
Yeah, reflex. Let me actually check. To check a thing. Okay, so because I forgot to edit my cheat thingy on the fox form, there will be a +2 to this.
Yeah, well, you land, and for like 3 seconds, your paws have trouble being underground, but yeah, you recover.
Okay.
Almost falling into that sewer goo.
What are the others
Okay.
doing?
I go
I
where Althea goes.
You're
Yeah.
still on my shoulder.
Oh,
Yes.
did you remember to subtract 2 from
I
from being
didn't,
second?
which means it's 21
Oh,
because I had a +2 for being in fox form. Dexterity bonus.
damn.
Oh yeah, I
You
have +11.
you were
Reflex.
so close. It's a DC 20.
Well, I don't think I want to run into that whole weird situation there.
Well, Tadao, you run after him.
I have a base speed of 40 because fox. Oh, also Heron. Because
Yeah.
I didn't say this. There are some people who they're wearing the same colors as I am, and they are clearly decently weaponized. I'm just subtle hinting.
Well, if are you talking about your soldiers?
I have a team of soldiers, which are technically enforcers, but
Right. Well, I guess I can just tell them to do, like follow as well.
it would have informed
Calling
everyone.
that being a bit of a prude, and not going. Am I just constantly losing connection or something? Because people. Keep
Yeah, you
popping
are
in and out.
dropping off.
Yeah, I seem to hear like every second word you say.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like sometimes it's every second word, and then sometimes it's like every other sentence.
But yeah, your guys follow. Well, Tadao, you follow.
I'm just hoping that they can.
You just dropped out.
Yeah, well, as you turn around a corner that he heads around, you suddenly face 3 crossbows.
I do a and like just start moving my legs like I would be running, but backwards. I'm trying to get back to hit, not hit, not hit.
Well, you're lucky that you're not a Humi.
Hmm.
So one of them strikes you.
Okay, 6 damage. Did I?
What's happening there?
Yeah, I think you see the fox run backwards. By the way, now that you followed them and got closer, you could see that these figures looked like small lizards.
Were they the same kind that were were trafficking the human slaves?
Yeah, although these were blue.
Uh, Quite literally at this point, same shit, different color.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll head to the other side of the like on the corner, pop into human, and take my sword, which then becomes from a long sword to a sawtooth saber, and then to another sawtooth saber.
Yeah, you now hold 2 sawtooth sabers.
I look at the others. Now this time I nod them.
You can use words, you know.
There's a very open look. It's seriously. Don't say anything. And I point to the other side of the. Like I point over the corner, not poking my hand over it, but like I'm just showing the corner.
What is that? There's a boy trapped down the well.
No, nobody are trapped down a well.
Never mind.
Can I, like, use my shield to surf over the caltrops?
I think you can just like not raise your legs. That's also a very good way.
Yeah, but I want to use my shield to surf over them.
Style points.
Yeah, you surf over them.
Also, Willop comes with me.
Willop is surfing on someone who's surfing on a shield on top of caltrops.
Oh no, there's like this freeze frame where Althea looks really cool, and I'm just puking into the sewer river over her shoulder.
Glorious.
But yeah, you get to the other side. I assume Faircloth will help Shadow.
Yep, I'm just gonna check on him, make sure he's okay. Then be up.
Yeah, you spend a round on removing the caltrops and helping him.
Yeah, while they are heading to my way, I will just super quickly peek in there and have a good look at the closest one of them, and then immediately pull my head back into the campfire. I have now studied the closest one.
Yeah, you notice that now that you check, there's only one.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. Apparently they can use crossbows on their tails as well. Or he had a semi-automatic crossbow. Which... no. Maybe. Not no. My brain is designing a semi-automatic crossbow, goddammit.
So, Trau, what the hell is happening?
There's one of those stupid dragon thing that spoke draconic like Karen did. Who showed those kids? Who I murdered in the mine. Just
Okay.
blue instead of green.
Kobolds.
Yeah,
I can punch it.
I would very much prefer that. You have a shield, so I will let you go first.
I will take time to do my magic girl transformation.
I will, however, I'll just like call it out. Yeah. Okay, let's just wait for that to finish.
I'll go bob it in the head and I'll try to knock it out with, knockout.
Do you want to wait for Willop, or do you not want to wait for Willop to spend that 1 minute to transform?
While he's doing that, while he's
If you
doing that, I was
don't,
gonna
then
say,
you'll do it with like a really cool light show going on behind you.
I won't wait. Because why would I? I'm a moron. So I'm just going to go there and pop it in the head.
while they're doing that, I'm gonna change the animal focus to snake for Shadow.
Oh my god.
I'll be right behind.
Attack as well.
Well, actually, as you run out and start running towards it, and Tadao is right behind you, you see that it pulls a lever, and I want both of you to give me a reflex.
Yay, and of course I'm the fox. So it's only a +7. Or, you know. Yeah, so that's 9.
Well, this you are walking on path on either side of this sewer water, and it starts like sliding down. And Althea, you jump over it pretty easily and land acrobatically. Tadao, you just slip and bloop.
Nice.
I'm debating on casting Vanish to hide my shame, but
Banish on yourself,
Vanish, yeah, Vanish.
not banish.
No, not Vanish.
That would make sense. Make no sense.
I mean, technically, because it puts you
Banish
into.
everyone.
I mean, if you banish yourself, that's effectively like, yeah, I'm about to die. Bye bye. I just gone for 10 minutes.
Well, Althea,
Yeah.
you jump over and can make a charge attack.
Well, I already did roll for one attack.
Oh. Well, it's +2 because of it's a charge,
So it's a 15.
but it misses.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Time for you to roll initiative.
Hey, that's probably my first initiative in this game that isn't like under 12.
Ah, I dropped the shadow one.
Everyone rolled initiative.
I'm not gonna be able to act in this combat.
I did delete shadows. That was a missed. I clicked the wrong one.
Well, Tadao, you are currently in the water.
I will like to get up.
Yeah, as you do, you notice that there seems to be something living down here.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to ignore it and trying to get up.
Give me a swim.
It's the trash compactor monster.
I have a massive +1. Of course I roll a fucking 5.
Yeah, you try to swim the best that you can, but somehow this down in the water seems to grab you and seems to be pulling on you.
I would like to slice it with my blade.
Well, do that then.
I presume the swimming was a move action, so.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's a lot of damage. Also, did I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, you cut into the water, and even though it's halved because of the way water works, you still seem to cut through one of the things that hold you, and you can see half of a snake float up dead.
Okay, I'm at this point mildly freaked out. I would like. Then that's probably actually my turn. So. I'll do. In my next turn, I will try to get up again.
Althea,
Yeah, I'm gonna run to the kobold and.
yeah, you are already there.
Oh, already in its face.
Probably on its face. In its face would be unhealthy for the both of you. You would be eaten, and his face would be enlarged because you're even
Gross.
you.
Like a big
I'm
chipmunk.
gonna pop it in the head twice, and I'll make this like non-lethal damage. Because I don't like murdering creatures that are only one of them. If there's really only one of them. So, yeah. Oh god, no. Ugh.
Well, that one hits. It takes a bump.
It's a tiny non-lethal bomb. I will also yell to Tadao, you need help?
Yeah, it's the snakes.
Ugh.
Just lend me a hand, and then you come here.
Farkath?
Right, what's going on? This is confusing.
So the kobold was popped to the head, and I fell to the river, and there was something grabbed me. And I'm currently informing people that I might not help.
Is it a river if it's sewage?
See which river?
Well, I don't know what you call it. I mean, on either side you have the area where you walk, and then in the middle you have this area filled with sewage water.
I can see that none of you have clearly ever played City Skylines. Because the concept of sewage river is a very big thing in it.
Oh yeah.
Well, as long as Shadow's okay, I'm going to get him to charge at the Cobalt.
Yeah, he can do that. He can see the trap, so it's not a problem to evade it. It's still standing, although it seems to have taken some damage.
I think I'll attack twice, but I'm going to try and do non-lethal because I don't want to knock him out because I want to know why he stole the stuff.
Because he's a kobold and that's what they do.
As long as that's all it is. But, you know.
That is missing. Well, behind you, where you just came from, you now hear screams and the sounds of crossbows being shot.
From behind.
Yeah,
Is it like screams of horror or screams of like koboldiness?
screams of pain.
Hmm.
Dreams of you, so real, so true.
And the one in Althea and Shadow's face will take a step back and then try and grab Althea and throw her into the sewer water. So it's going to do a repositioning strike.
Yay.
You get an attack of opportunity.
Me?
Yeah.
Yay! Nay!
Oh dear God.
Okay.
Well, it moves you into the water with a bloop.
This is not what I meant with help. I said you don't have to come here.
Can I just push your head underwater?
It's not nice. And I would like to try and swim up again.
That makes it to the turn.
Yeah, can I make another swimming check? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's considerably better, but still not good.
Well, it's above the DC of 10, so yeah, you get up and can pull yourself up on the ledge.
I do a very, very foxy kind of shaking myself dry. And did that take my move action?
Yeah.
Okay, how far away am I from the thing?
Like 5 feet.
Okay, I would. Can I reach it? Like,
Yeah, you can take that step and slash it.
yeah. I would like to a swift action to make it a kobold bane weapon. So let's see. So that is a 16 indeed.
Well, that misses.
Meh. I will then yell Fergath to help Althea up from the water. Because she pushed my head underwater.
I don't need help.
Well, Althea, it's your turn.
Well, I just said I don't need help, and now I'm probably going to fail my swimming. It's entirely possible.
Yeah, you can pull yourself up and make one attack if you want to.
Yes, please.
Can you pull yourself into a place where you're flanking?
Then she would have to spend all of her action on swimming over there and then getting up.
Well, no. I'm not useful.
Fair cut.
Yep. So everyone's out of the water now.
Yeah.
Is Shadow flanking?
No.
So I'd get him to get into a flanking position. So you can attack with a full attack. So would I have to move? Would I still be able to take a few steps?
Yeah, you can't really get into a flanking with a 5 foot.
Yeah, okay. So I'll just full attack from where he is.
Yeah, you don't need flanking. Well, Shadow jumps up and he is angry at this one and slices and bites and claws and whatever else he can do. And you just hear the scream from a dead kobold.
Peace a little.
Is that dead?
Yeah, it dies.
Right, where did those other sounds come from?
It came from the kobolds.
No, the ones before.
The ones
Oh,
before.
they came from behind you.
Could I look in that direction and see anything coming, or?
Yeah, you can see. It seems like there's a group of people that are following you, and two of them are currently dead, and one is running away. And you can see that there's three kobolds that seems to have come out of a hidden passage.
I run up, so I'm in range to take another shot then at one of those kobolds.
Okay.
And I motion to the others that there's more this way as well.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits. Well, it's the kobolds. Uh, yeah, well, Heron, uh, you hear the grate open and boss, there, and then you hear as a crossbow bolt hits him in the back. And
Wait.
yeah,
But they're street side. They're not in the sewer.
Yeah, they were following them on top of them. They never entered the sewers.
oh, I got the impression they were following along in the sewer.
They are following by listening from grate to where the commotion is. Basically, since there's so many, they're running a relay and just like whistling and calling us over to wherever they are.
Ah, okay. Well, they can definitely tell there's a commotion. Well, then three of them will turn the light crossbows on Faircup.
Bring it.
And you're human.
Okay, don't bring it.
I think the 27 hit.
Yep.
So 7 damage.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Philip.
Hey,
Whee!
sorry for the late arrival.
Suddenly Cornelius runs dimension door. Vroom.
I assume Cornelius might have been following Ravager. But
Just bumps into Heron.
yeah, to sum up what has happened so far, Tadao received terrible news that someone had stolen from his storage.
Oh no.
You followed the trail and it led to the escape route, which led into the sewers. And some of the party went into the sewer to pursue it. And Heron decided he was too fine to do sewer stuff.
Was.
And yeah, then the group in the sewers have encountered several traps and are now fighting some kobolds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm probably not going to the sewers.
Cornelius is sitting at a cafe sipping a latte, reading a nice book.
Well, Heron's been using some of our employees to track them above ground.
Yeah, and they can now report that there seems to be some combat noise downstairs.
We're heading for closest grate. They're not expected to take any part since.
I am very sorry, but my Skynet translator is not near enough for me to understand you right now.
Then you need a better Skynet translator.
I have one, it's just too far away for me to get it.
Ah, okay.
Guy later.
Oh. Just tell us when we're close enough to rate.
Yeah, it will take you 2 rounds to get to the grate, and you can shout to one of your pals who will open it so you can easily get down. So, yeah, you can roll initiative, and then in 2 rounds you can do something.
Okay.
And so can Cornelius if he wants to join.
Well, assuming I have heard the news as well, then I will probably also follow.
Yeah, I assume you'll be hanging around with Heron.
Yeah.
The other smart person.
Yes, I like smart people. Also, people who are large enough to protect me.
But yeah, you roll initiative, but Tadao, it's your turn.
Okay. Can I take a 5-foot step so I'm in a position where I'm flanking this thing?
It's dead.
Oh yeah, that's true. I completely forgot. Why did you join now? We had big enough break that I completely forgot. God damn it. I'll just start running towards the others. But I would... Yeah, actually I will... Yeah, fuck it. I'll just run towards the other. Gravity. How far away are the other kobolds?
They are like 40 feet when you turn around the corner.
Okay, can I charge one of them?
No.
I'll be on the corner and just look at Althea and Freka. Like, what? More?
Yep.
I'm gonna jump back into the river.
Wait, what?
Throw me a kobold.
I will withdraw you the kobold.
So I guess it's Althea's turn. You jump into the river and receive a kobold.
Well, actually, I would try to get a kobold with me.
Well, you can pick it up. It's small.
I will pick up a kobold and jump into the river with it.
Yes.
Well, I don't think there's very much point in punching it quite yet. Because, I'll punch it already.
Well, you punched the dead kobold.
No, I didn't want the dead kobold. I wanted to
No,
run to a live one.
Oh, well, you killed the one that was in front of you.
Yeah, the others are 40 feet away.
Oh, well, I'm going to run towards them then.
Well, you can get up to them, but you can't punch them this turn.
Well, that's okay.
That makes it Farkas' turn.
Yep. So, yeah, there's plenty of distance for Shadow to charge one of them.
Yeah, because he's got much larger speed. Well, 2 of those hit.
And I'll full attack the same one as well. So it's +2 on the charge.
Oh my god. Well, the one that got charged and shot, it looks quite damaged. Well, one of the Kobold scouts screamed to the other something you might not understand. What languages do you speak?
The only person who speaks Draconic is Heron, I think.
I do too.
Well, you two are still not in the sewers.
Yes, so
So, yeah.
And yeah, you see one of them jump into a hole in the wall. It seems to be able to open and close. One will take a step back and shoot at Shadow.
Son of a bitch.
Is it a crit? Nope. 3 damage to Shadow. And the last one pulls out a short sword and stabs Shadow once. I think that hits. Exactly hits. Five damage. Well, Heron and Cornelius are now at the grate and starts descending. Tadao?
I would like to move up and kill one. Stab one.
Did you have something else, Heron?
Yeah, it can't be more than, what, 10 feet down?
Yeah.
Yeah, so why don't I just drop down?
I don't know.
Well, that's what I do.
Because you have your pride.
Well, all of you hear the thunk, and I would like for you to give me a reflex.
A giant poop boulder.
Yeah, because someone kind of forgot that it might be slippery. Someone already almost fell into it.
Someone did already fall into it.
Well, Heron, you actually succeed.
For once.
And now that you're sniffing in this horrible smell, give me a constitution.
Fortitude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
You're just not used to something this smelly and disgusting, and you feel sickened. And yeah, then it's Tadao.
Yeah, I would like to move up to one and stab them.
Stab off the
Yeah.
inferior.
Can I
You
get
can
them?
make-
I can make what?
Well, you can move up and get 1 step.
Okay, can I move in the position where I'm flanking with someone?
Yeah, if you move around, you can get in and flank with Shadow.
Yeah, I'll do that. And do a stab with ASOS +2.
Yeah.
Okay, so that swift action for my thing to be now Kobold Bane?
Oh no, since you had it activated, you don't need to do it every turn.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I mean, okay, yeah. Whatever. So that would be with a +2 because it would be +4, but I'm taking -2 for being second.
Yeah. It hits. It's dead.
Just because Bane and Sneaker. Because I want to roll my stuff.
Well, the dead kobold is very dead.
Yeah.
You just stab it in the eye and it drops dead.
Okay.
Because it had 4 hit points left. Althea. There seems to be one left and one is fleeing.
Where's the one fleeing? Well, actually, I don't care. I'm just going to take the one that's there. And well, how close to it am I?
In front of it.
So close enough for 2 bobs.
Yes.
I'm just gonna do 2 bobs.
1 liter or lethal?
I don't even care. That's because
Yeah.
those are terrible rolls. Terrible.
Your multi-bob fails.
Yep.
Cornelius, you have now finished climbing down.
Okay.
And yeah, you can see it. The rest, they are like 80 feet away.
Fortitude.
Oh yeah.
Is there any way I can make it smell less horrible in here?
Only for a second or two.
By spending
Well-
the rest of your life casting prestidigitation in there.
Well,
Kona
that's
for
no good
breeze.
then. So let's see. It's a fortitude?
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite. I
Yeah,
suppose then you can...
you two feel this is probably some of the most disgusting you ever encountered, and yeah, you feel sickened.
I'm covered in it.
I knew I should have gotten down here.
But yeah,
However, I proceed towards the scuffle.
well, then it's Farkath.
I'm gonna get Shadow to chase after the one that's running away and try a bite trip.
Yeah, well, it's through a small grate, so he'll have to like curl together and crawl slowly forward.
Yep.
Since he's not small.
Is that trip? Or did that hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Then do I do the CMB for the trip?
Yeah. Yeah, Shadow reaches in and somehow grabs its leg, and it trips to the ground.
Okay. Next turn, I think he's going to try and drag him out of the drain. But I'll attack the other one now. Nope.
Both of them missed. Well, the kobolds. One will try and get up. So your cat will get a bonus attack. attack opportunity to trip it again
Oh yeah.
if it wants to.
Where's the white trip? There we go.
Yeah, it doesn't hit, and then it continues down this small corridor. The other one is actually Althea. I think you're the only one who's actually in close combat with it. So you get an attack opportunity as it jumps into the sewer goo. Yeah, you bop it, but it doesn't die from it.
Well, it's bobbed.
Heron,
Yes.
you can see that it seems like they have fought off their foes.
They're running away at least. Can I get within 40 feet of one of them?
Well, one of them ran into a small grate, and the other jumped into the sewer. And you can do a perception to see if you can somehow spot him. Yeah, he seems to be gone.
Well, the one who went in to sewer grate. How far away is that?
Well, that's right next to Shadow, and you can't really see him because,
You see the back end of Shadow.
yeah, because Shadow is filling all of it.
Right. So yeah, basically what I'm just doing is cursing loudly, holding my nose, and looking for anything that might move and not be friendly.
What
Yeah.
if it's not friendly, but it doesn't move?
That makes it to Dow.
Can I try and spot the thing that's running?
Yeah,
Swimming? Yeah, let's find
Perception.
my perception. Oh damn.
Yeah, although you have a feeling that it's very, very well hidden, but still you are able to spot it.
How far away is
Because,
it?
like 10 feet from you, inside the sewer stuff. Because with the -2 you hit the 30, and it rolled 30 on its stealth.
I would like to try and jump on top of it and grapple it.
Okay,
I presume say CMB.
yeah, your CMB against its CMD.
I don't have a very good CMB. And I roll shit.
Bloop. And yeah, you somehow try to grab at it, but fail. However, now everyone is aware of where it is.
Yeah, I'll take my... Do I need to take my move action to swim to stay on... Like...
No,
Not go underwater? Okay, so I
No.
will take my move action to inspect it.
yeah, it's now inspected.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Althea, it's your turn.
If I take a 5-foot step into the poop river, can I attack the thing?
Yes.
Good, because I'm activating aquatic combatant. So I get a bonus to swim checks, and more importantly, I don't take penalties on melee attack rolls made underwater. And my unarmed bludgeoning attacks deal full damage underwater. So I'm just gonna take a step into the river, bloop, and hit it once in the face. Yeah.
Amazing.
Your underwater combatant didn't help.
No, nothing will help with that. Today is a garbage day.
Oh,
Now you know how I feel when I like roll never over 10.
pun intended.
Indeed. Pun very much intended.
Well, Cornelius, do you have a lightning bolt now?
I do, but I don't think it's a good idea to use it on that.
Yeah, I'm in water.
Because
Yeah.
there are several people that I actually know in that water. Well, can I somehow determine what it is they're fighting?
Yeah, it seems to be a small lizardy type.
Oh, still a kobold.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. And they are engaged with it, so it's not on its own.
Yeah, they are engaged with it.
Well, that's no good. I'm going to delay them.
We're getting married in the spring.
Good for you. At least it's not a goblin.
Well, Farkath,
Right. Shadow's gonna try and track down that other one and trip it again.
yeah, well, he hits.
And I'll shoot the other one in the water if I've got a decent line of sight.
Yeah, you can shoot it. And both of them hit. It is still alive, although it looks very hurt.
Oh, did the trip hit? Sorry.
Yeah, the trip hit. And yeah, he's lying down. He's getting up, so you can trip him again with Shadow if you want to. That misses.
Oh,
So he's running away. And the other is trying to... It's actually trying to grab Tadao and pull him down under.
Okay.
Uh, 24 against your CMB?
Yep.
CMD?
Yep.
Well, you are now underwater. Give me a constitution. Well, fortitude.
I'm so fucking good at that. That's a 2.
Well, let's just say that now you're nauseated and need to puke.
I will proceed to puke on the thing. Directly into its mouth.
Well,
But
you
I'm
will.
water.
I know. I'm really good at puking.
this is terrible.
I'm a
I've
canine
practiced.
creature. I'm a canine creature. I'm excellent at puking on things that make people very annoyed.
Well, Heron, it's your turn.
Can I see the cold?
Yeah, you can see it. It
Right.
currently seems to be holding Tadao's head underwater.
Well, I am casting a spell. Apparently, I'm not casting a spell.
Yeah, you try to cast a spell, but your armor is just a hindrance.
No, it's this bloody smell.
Well, Tadao, you're underwater and kinda currently puking, so I actually need you to give me another fortitude.
Kind of like
Whatever
drowning.
you
That's
do,
a
don't
one.
swallow.
Oh my god.
I have.
Yeah,
I-
you
I-
you
I'm
have now started drowning.
I'm not surprised because like literally I haven't I have either rolled like 20s or 19s or then I have rolled like a 5. I have not rolled like 12s or 13s this entire campaign.
This is great.
Well, Althea, it's your turn.
Yeah, well, I'm um going to bob the kobold. Can I do it twice? Am I close enough, or do I have to swim?
Yeah, and since it's holding him down, it's actually flat-footed.
Okay. That's the third one
Wow.
today. This is
Wow.
garbage.
The dice want me to die.
Yeah, but it's like Heron and then Tadao and then you.
Well, since it's actually flat-footed, the last one hits, and
And because I'm underwater, aquatic combatant, it's the full damage.
yeah, it dies, and you can now see that Tadao floats up and looks like he's lifeless.
Oh, this is fun. Too bad I'm out of things to do.
I'm dancing in the corner.
There are some birds flying on top of my head.
Well, Shadow loses the other one, so he can't follow.
I'll just get this Tadao out of here, out of the water thing. Whoop River.
Yeah, Shadow will return back to me then.
Yeah, well, you can see Tadao is lying lifeless and gross.
Yes, I will swim to him and get us both out of here.
Yeah, that's no problem since you're not in combat anymore.
Great. Do I need to make a swim check?
No.
Great.
My transformation completes.
Yeah.
I go over and immediately start doing CPR to Tadao.
I was just about to.
Well, give me a medicine. Well, heal is fine too. Well,
What did I click
You're-
twice? Strange.
yeah, it's not really CPR that's needed. It's you
Stabilize
need
the
to
hell
hit
out
his
as well.
stomach. Yeah. What's it called? Heimlich.
Oh god, he has poop stuck in his throat.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am just going to like
I don't know,
whatever.
maybe we should just let him die.
Whatever my barkeeper has bought with the 100 gold, I will eat and drink it all, just to get it out.
Well, while all is happening, I'm just going to go next to my brother and just touch his face with my poop hand.
I do the like keeping my hand on her forehead so she can't get close.
Yeah, although her entire body is covered in it, so
I'm
Technically, isn't
actually
she
not sure
stronger?
if my head ever went underwater. I'm
uh,
not
it,
It
sure.
might-
it did when you were thrown in.
Okay, yeah, sure. So your hand is now in poop. Anyway.
Or at
Better-
least a gross watery thing.
better
Well,
that than my face.
Tadao, you wake up and you cough and some brownish liquid leaves your mouth, and then you just start puking.
I will proceed to puke on all of the kobold bodies. Yes, they deserve this.
Just
Well,
wait.
well, one of them is in the water,
the-
so you can puke on
I
it.
will go next to the water and puke on it.
I'll
They
put a
ate
hand
my
on Tadau's shoulder.
they
and I'll
ate
be
my
like,
food. I'm giving them more.
I tried to tell them to let you die. Sympathetically.
Yeah. Well, I am neutral on the issue right now.
Oh, this was a wonderful experience worth less than 100 gold.
I start looting everybody, just making sure that
It was worth that we know they weren't geckos, they were kobolds, and that there's probably more of them.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, those of you who has been in the water, which is Heron and
Terran
uh,
didn't.
yeah, Althea.
I think you meant me, Tadao, and Althea. That's correct.
Willip yells out cannonball and then jumps in.
Tadao and Althea. Yeah, both of you will have to roll to avoid the filth fever. But
Oh,
Yeah,
that's nice.
that will take a few days, and because of Tadao's
Yeah.
experiences, he will have a -2 on the save.
I only have a -1 because my bar has a toilet.
I'll buy some supplies and
What?
like 10
Yes,
to 6.
the
All
fact
you
that
need to do is just immediately start
the
drinking
fact that
the
the
high
fact that my
source
bar,
alcohol.
the fact that my inn has a lavatory that gives me a +1. Actually, anyone who uses the bar regularly, they get a +1 to resist disease.
Okay.
So pretty much everyone.
Yeah,
Anyway, so what? Do I roll it now?
No, it somehow just noted down.
Oh dear God.
Whenever we're resting and stuff like that, I'll take some time to try and help alleviate that with my heal checks.
Yeah, I mean it takes like a minute, and then he's not fine. He's still sickened, but yeah, he feels better, although his dignity is suffering.
like my dignity.
Yeah, it's non-existent right now.
It doesn't really mind. I mean, he figured out things. he's ready to do things. He doesn't really mind getting dirty, metaphorically or literally. It's just, it feels kind of shit considering that he's puking every other second. But
I'm just gonna grab one of the kobold corpses and then climb my way back out of the sewers. I
That-
want to stay here.
that self-image was the only thing that was not hit in this combat.
Well, as you are leaving, you hear noises from deeper inside, and hear one yip yip, and some other yip yips, and it sounds like they are reporting that there are enemies down here.
So we
Uh,
fill the sewers with poison gas. I say as I'm climbing out.
I'm not opposed.
Well,
is
well,
that-
more precisely, it's something like there be homies down here.
I'm gonna guess that's coming from the pipe where Shadow was hunting the other one.
No, actually, it seems to come from around the corner, some maybe 100, 200 feet down.
I just start climbing up. Just let's get
Um,
out.
It's at this point that Shadow comes out on the other side, and you realize that it's like
Hello?
this is the main line, and then there's this small. It goes like something like this.
Right. So like
Like a
halfway
shortcut.
up the ladder, I nod my head in that direction and toss the coal I'm holding to the other side, just so he's out of the way.
Yeah, it's now out of the way.
Does anyone other than me and Shadow need healing?
Not immediate.
I'm
Uh,
fine.
I hired a cleric for this.
There's poop in my kobold wounds.
There's poop in my throat. For fuck's sake! Don't get the complaint.
I
Just
think
kidding.
you already
Wallop
threw
is
it
like all shiny and pristine again.
Magnificent.
Is the light show still going?
No, it ended like when combat ended.
Is there also techno music or something? Magical girl music?
Yeah, I like K-pop.
Whatever that is.
That's for Shadow.
So basically, what it was, we had a badass combat when we had techno music and light show, and ended when someone got literally shit faced.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a normal Friday night.
Yeah.
Is it Friday? Or whatever was the Friday equivalent?
Oh god, the way that you asked that now, I'm just hearing.
Friday.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that song.
No, you don't.
I'm just.
I did it.
Excuse me.
Willop suddenly just explodes.
But before you continue, I suggest we have a 5-minute break because I need to do a bio.
I'm gonna need 10 minutes because I'm going to prepare ice cream.
Okay, well,
You're preparing ice cream.
10-minute break then.
Max goes out to a cow.
No.
No, I'm not making ice cream. I'm just preparing a delicious serving of it.
No, what Max goes to do, Max goes to take a cow and a bull and puts them in a pen and leaves. That's the first step of making ice cream.
No, it's not.
Presuming that, well, I mean, presuming that you're not like planning on inventing the entire idea of animal handling, but you know.
Okay, I'm going now.
Yeah, well, it's what happens when you're wearing armor and casting spells.
I have a large egg made out of chocolate.
That sounds very unhealthy.
Oh, it is. But I don't care.
Yeah, chocolate is amazing. I'm kind of hoping that tomorrow when I go to shop, they will have a lot of it. Because usually
Everything that-
the day after Easter, they are selling all the stuff they hadn't sold for like cheap because they just need to sell it.
This is huge. I think that's about the size of an ostrich egg.
Oh my god.
And there is a dinosaur in it.
A dinosaur.
Yes, a little toy. I don't know why.
That's how Jurassic Park starts.
It somehow sounds like a Kinder, but Kinder eggs are like
Yes, it's kind of
Smaller.
like that, but it's pretty big. Oh well. The wonders of Easter. Oh, I almost forgot. Did you want the list of the spells that I bought and scribed?
yeah, sure. Although it's not that important now, just at some point.
Oh, right. It's nothing out of the ordinary, actually, so I don't think there's going to be any problems. Other than that, I have 160 gold pieces left.
I think that's more than Heron.
Yes, I could have actually afforded a couple of more, but I wouldn't have had the time to write them down. I have pretty much scribed one spell a day.
Enamek.
Welcome back.
Yay. I'm also back.
Did you prepare your ice cream?
Yes. Mostly. I still need to crush a few cookies.
Boot up Cookie Clicker.
What?
Crashing cookies. Cookie
I have
Clicker.
returned.
Welcome back. Well, everyone back now?
Nope.
Oh. Oh, it seems that Tadao will BRB for a while.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he feels sick and crawls up. What about the rest?
I will get out of the sewers as speedily as possible. Because that's disgusting.
I'll take my time looting the bodies, seeing what they got on them.
Yeah, I think I want some fresh air. So I'm getting out of the sewer. Sure.
Also, I clean everything they choose to bring out of the sewers,
Including
So-
ourselves.
including ourselves.
We're not going to follow the kobold voices.
Oh, right. Do we want to do that?
What if we don't want to get raided again? I suppose we should.
I mean, there's other ways of doing it. We can take our time and just because we know that they're there, we can just find their lair in our own time.
This is true.
We kind of know what direction it is, or at least in kind of what part they're in.
Well, someone was looting corpses.
Yep.
You find that the small short swords, they are masterworked. The small light crossbows are masterworked. And then they have some special bolts. And each carry a potion. The studded leather is actually quite fine for a small person.
You can just chuck the bodies up, and we'll just loot them upstairs. That way, we don't have to worry about getting ambushed by kobolds.
Yeah, how many was that?
Well, you can loot two, unless you jump in and grab the third one.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well, you jump in the water, and you will have to take a save when the rest of them will have to take a save. But you get the third one. You get all of them up and loot them. So in total, you get 3 masterwork studded leather, 3 masterwork short sword, 3 masterwork light crossbows. Then you get 6 magical bolts and 3 magical potions.
And I take a look at the potions.
How many potions?
3. They had 1 each.
3. Okay.
Are they easily recognizable as healing potions, or are they something else?
They are the traditional blue.
Oh, so yeah.
How many bolts were there again?
Each had 2. Well, they had, yeah, there was 6 in total.
Okay. Let's see if we can't identify those bolts at least.
I'll assist him if he needs some assistance.
Well, with spellcraft you get high enough. It is tangle bolts. And basically it's +1 seeking bolts. That at the same time, if you hit a target, it works as a tanglefoot back.
Wait, +1 seeking?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's quite obvious that these kobolds are outfitted by someone quite wealthy.
Or have raided some very good armories.
Or that.
I am going to look to see if there's any maker's marks.
There is not.
Hmm. Any papers, identifying marks, anything?
Nope.
Hmm.
Yeah, actually give me a smithing.
Which one? Armor, weapons, jewelry?
Armor.
2.
Well, you can also give me a weapons if you want.
Much better.
Well, as you look over the weapons, they don't have maker's marks, and although they are very finely made, it doesn't seem like they have been made in a professional forge.
So they look well made, but a little bit rough in certain areas.
Yeah,
Are these guys going to be a continuing problem?
Maybe not for us. But you know, these weapons are quite fine. Might be worth actually looking up, see if we can find their lair. If they're running the sewers, then they should have one somewhere in below the city. Do I know of any kobolds that any like rumors of kobolds in the city or anything like that?
well, give me a knowledge local.
Another 2.
Yeah, you don't really, but I guess you could ask around.
Yeah. This is why I have my 40 peeps.
But yeah, give me a gather information, diplomacy, and I'll give you a +4 because of your crew.
There is actually a rule for it, but yeah, if you want to ad hoc it for now, that's fine.
Well, you ask the first of your scuffles, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I actually heard about there was a group running around in the sewers called the Sewer Dragons.
Hmm.
They, I think they've been hanging around for like 15 years. The Tari have never been able to take them down.
Ah, I see. That's a long time for something to just be loose in a city, though. Know if there's any, shall we say, bounties?
Um, yeah, I actually think there's 2,000 gold pieces on the head of the leader. Uh, he's apparently called the Dragon.
Hmm.
That's a surprise.
Well, you don't happen to know any groups that deal with them, do you?
What?
You don't know of any. You don't happen to know any groups that might deal with them.
And no, not offhand.
Hmm. Well, I don't fancy a trek for the sewers just to find the buggers. But let's see. I'm thinking if we just let's take a day, see what we can find. Because if they're known, then I might be able to dig something up. And this is I'm telling the rest of the group.
Well, you go back to the inn and
I don't bother sharing.
well,
He gets prestidigitated.
Yes, immediately. No
Yeah.
exceptions.
So that's the cobbled corpses.
well, you are now back at the inn, and you send your crew out to gather information. So give me a diplomacy.
I'm actually gonna use the special rule
Oh.
for influence. Just give me a second, so because I don't remember the exact rules offhand. There we go. Gather information. I am spending 1 point of influence. And I then get to do 3 diplomacy checks with a +5.
Oh yeah, you definitely get some information. Well, the stuff that they bring back is that these sewer dragons have never really been that high key. They've mostly just been stealing small stuff, but lately they seem to have scaled it up greatly. And from what you have heard, or from what your crew have heard, then it's said that they live in one of the abandoned theaters.
So we have a location at least.
And well, looking at where you got up and the distance from the yips, there's only one theater that is actually close enough for you to believe it might be there.
Right. So, as I get this information, I will send those few guys I have that are actually decent in stealth to just give me a quick scout.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Well, the others returned to the inn like 5 minutes after you. And
So they're in the inn.
yeah,
I will then raise my head from the counter, finish the drink. I got the taste out of my mouth.
Good. I have
Did
sent
you-
messengers to get some information.
About what?
These kobolds are some kind of gang running around in the sewers.
Well
So-
outfitted as well, by the look of it.
What was that?
Well, well outfitted as well, by the look of it.
Yeah. Oh. They'll just
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
going full Skynet.
Yeah.
That sounds extremely unpleasant.
That's where the phrase actually comes from, though. When someone was drowning, they had a special device to blow tobacco smoke up their butt.
Wasn't it
Because
more like in
reasons.
the Victorian age?
Yeah. I kind of feel like that's where this place is.
And yeah, well, you are drinking and enjoying yourself, trying to cheer Tadao up, and hopefully he'll have removed the taste.
I will have a flask with me, which I will be taking a sip multiple times.
Anyone still
Minute.
hurt, by the way?
On my way back
I-
to the inn, I would like to stop and buy candy bars.
I've taken like 6 damage.
I healed up enough to not worry about it too much.
Okay.
Alright. Just checking in case I'd have to call in Primus.
I mean, I do have a like on the the basement has been expanded a bit, and it does have a small room with some beds, and there's a person who knows medical stuff.
Anyway, I guess we just take our time and wait until my informants get back to me.
Yeah. Well,
What?
the next day you'll get that information.
I would probably send mine to help. Well, probably not help, probably just try to get the same thing different ways.
Yeah, well, the next day when the information arrives, I will send out the scofflaws to basically just have a peek around the area. Try not to get noticed.
Yeah, well, they return and can tell that the doors and windows all seems to be barred up, and yeah, it seems like it's meant that nobody should get in.
So looks completely abandoned.
Actually, it did sound like there were sounds inside.
Well, what do you say, guys?
I say we go on.
I say we take over these kobolds and use them.
You say what?
Like
We take over them?
We usurp their. We do a coup. We do like a coup. We take out their leadership, and then now we have like cobalt messengers and shit under the ground.
Well, that would be something we could do as a side thing. I mean, the reward is on the head of the leader, so that shouldn't be. If enough of them survives, then who knows?
How much
We'll
was
do
the
some-
How much was the reward?
2,000. And I mean, if all of them are equipped as well as that, then the amount of stuff we can take off the dead ones should be quite a nice little penny.
Mm. And we can all, if we leave some alive, we can always confiscate them.
I would like to buy 12 pieces of cork. Do you have 12 empty bottles around here?
But there's probably 12 empty bottles around the inn.
I take their corks. I shove 2 in my nose and I hand the rest out.
I will take 2 of them.
We don't need to travel in the sewers if we know where they are.
Yeah. We're going into a theater.
Theater inhabited by kobolds.
I put on my Phantom of the Opera outfit. No, I'm just kidding, but I am wearing my lab coat now.
Well, let's go. See what we can do. If they're just kobolds, I don't see too much of an issue.
Yeah. I'll take tell the soldiers that I have for them to come with us.
Of course, sir.
And I'll actually tell one of the, because I have 2 teams of cut purses, which are just general street kids. I'll tell them to ask around for the dust market.
Well, they'll do that.
Should we go?
Sure.
Also, I should point out, with the amount of influence we have, I don't think we have to look for the dusk market anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get the weekly flyer now. Coupons and shit.
We get the newsletter.
Illegal stuff weekly.
Yeah. Anyway, we head off towards the theater.
Yeah, well, you get to it outside. Yeah, it's a rather small place. And you can see that the windows and the door seems to be barred.
I puke on the door, where the lock is. Acid spit.
Yeah, well, you puke on the door. There's a small sizzling from it. You'd need to do it more in order to remove the lock.
I will puke on this lock as long as I have to.
I'll help him
I
with
will-
a couple of acid splashes.
I will look at the others and just hold my lockpicks out. Fine.
Doesn't someone have a key?
I think I've destroyed the lock now.
Yeah.
Well, the key can't really unlock anything, but it
You
can.
permanently lock them in.
Yeah, although they probably haven't escaped in the sewers.
Probably.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they probably wouldn't have bought
I
everything.
hand over the rest of the corks that nobody took.
I take a couple of corks and stick them on the end of an arrow. You never know.
you can make them to not smell the shit of the sewer when you shoot them in the face.
No,
No,
they're
just make 'em
non-lethal
non-lethal arrows.
arrows.
Hang on, are we trying to keep one alive?
I think we're trying to just kill the leader and they'll basically do the inn all over again. Just be like, you work for us now.
Oh, that's good to know.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, they're about to kill all of us. Don't kill any one of them. No, just like fuck
Can
them
we
up.
threaten them with
But-
poison gas? Like, we are ready to
Yeah.
fill these sewers with a toxic nerve agent.
Well, I'm just waiting for the splashing to eventually melt through the lock.
Yeah, you have melted through the log. It takes a minute or so.
Okay, no one breathe in the fumes.
You take the fumes into a small glass bottle.
Is there a commotion coming from inside?
No, it's actually quiet.
Right.
I pop into Fox. Quick question: can I cast spells while I'm in Fox form? Because it's not as I'm not under a spell. It is my native form in that point.
No, because you need to be able to gesture and speak.
Okay.
Shadow's animal ability still going to be snake. Ready for combat.
But yeah, well, you enter. It's quite dark inside. You can see that there's one door that says dressing room. It seems to be rather old. And then you can see that there's a reception, and there's a door that leads further in on either side.
I have told I have teach the soldiers basic pocket gestures. So I will just gesture them to follow the others. So if I have to do scouting, they'll just stay.
Yeah, and you notice that there seems to be a hole that has been dug out that leads down.
Yeah, I'm just going to point at Tadao and Faircalf, like pointing inwards, not saying anything.
What's that, Papayan?
Suddenly, from nowhere, you hear, "Who dares disturb the dragon?"
I will try to hide that and continue moving forwards.
Yep, I'm going to animal focus myself.
Well, there's one door to the dressing room, and then there's a door on either side.
I rolled +4 on stealth checks.
Like we heard that it was like a disembodied voice.
Yeah, disembodied voice.
I will use detect magic to see what I can see.
Well, there's some magic here. Let me just look the spell up. Yeah, the magic is gone, but there's still lingers from it.
Right. Is it an alarm spell?
Actually, there's two spells, and one of them is abjuration, and one is illusion.
There. Spellcraft is to identify the auras, Arcana is to identify the effect.
Well, you know the school, but not the effect.
Can I try?
Yeah, if you use detect magic.
Oh, yeah. Because assumably I notice him noticing something magical, so I will try and detect it, and
Well, you heard a disembodied voice.
also that. So let's see. Um, it's a spellcraft. Is that correct?
It's actually just a knowledge Arcana. Just takes you 3 rounds to do it.
Oh, well, let's see.
But yeah, I think I was confusing it with 3.5. Spellcraft is only used to identify items in Pathfinder.
Let's see.
Oh yeah. One of them is illusion, and that illusion is tied to some sort of creating a certain sound, certain sentence.
So what is it, ghost mouth or something like that?
Yeah, magic mouth.
Magic mouth.
And the other is some spell that somehow warns the caster.
Alarm?
Alarm.
Yeah.
Have we tripped the alarm? Do we know that?
Oh yeah, you tripped it.
Well, then I suppose there's no reason to be extraordinary stealthy.
Is there anything in the room with the hole that I could just cram into it to block it?
No, not really. Not here.
Is there anything I could put over it?
Well, I guess you could, like, pull some piece of wood out and put over it.
I'll just pull off the door.
Yeah, well, you do that.
Could always cement it up. Anyways.
No, I'm entering deeper into the.
Yeah,
My
I've
41
already,
stealth.
I've already got Eidolon.
Yeah, well, what do the rest do? You come to a locked door, ta-da.
I will take a good look at around me. Is there like anything that seems to be interesting? Like
Well, there's a sign on the wall. One says left, one says right, and then there's the third dot that says to the dresser.
okay, I will pop into human form. And are the signs how in there? Are they just like? Are they nailed in or are they hanged in?
They are nailed to.
I would have switched them around. I will then take out my lock picks and start picking lock.
Well, as you put into the door and start to pick, you realize that it's not locked. It's just closed.
I assume it's locked because we had to puke on the first one. Don't blame me. At least I didn't lock it. I'll put my lockpicks back in and just kind of push the door open.
Yeah, left or right or a dresser.
A dresser.
Well, it leads into a room where you can maybe fit 8 people. It has a table, quite dusty, and you can see that there are several costumes. All of them seem to be old and worn.
I'll search through them. Any secret doors? Traps?
No, but there is one door that leads further in, and then there seems to be a hatch in the floor.
Okay. I'll go on the side that the hatch opens to, so like I won't be in direct line of fire if there's like, I don't know, spontaneous crossbow bolts coming my way when I open it. I will just slowly start opening it.
Well, you open it. It leads into the darkness.
I have, what, 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, well, it leads like 5 feet down.
Okay, I will like lay on the floor on top and just put my head in. Look.
Yeah, you can see that it goes a bit further down, and it's approximately 10 feet wide, and about 10 feet below. And then you can see that it just seems to go forward. This doesn't seem to be cobalt made.
Okay. I'll close it and I'll... Is there like benches or anything? Something I can move? Like heavy?
Well, there are some chairs.
I'll move a couple of the chairs on top of it so it can't be opened.
Yes.
Was there another door that was leading out? Or was it just the door that I came in and the trapdoor?
Yeah, there's another door leading out. I don't know what are the rest doing. Are you following
Yeah,
Tadao?
I'm followed.
Yeah,
Yes, in a safe distance.
Yeah.
Followed, bow drawn, stealth, trying to
I'm
look for
mopping
any
up behind
attackers in
them.
any directions.
I motioned to 2 of the soldiers that are following us to stand on the door that I put over the hole.
Well, they stand at the door.
Yeah, specifically on it, since there wasn't anything heavy I could put on it.
Oh, they can't really stand on it because they can't stand on the wall. The hole is not down, it's into the wall.
Oh.
And then it leads a bit down, sloping downwards.
Well, then they could just like put a foot on the door each and just lean on it.
They will do that.
And I'll follow in a defensive position, trying to not give away the guys that can actually stealth.
Well, you're at a door, Tadao.
Is it locked?
Doesn't seem like that.
I will slowly open it.
Yeah, it leads into a large room, and just about at the edge of your dark vision, you notice some figures, and the figures notice you because you open the door, and you hear
Let me
yip
get
yip
closer.
yip yip yip.
We need to close it, look at the others. get your weapons.
My weapons are attached to my hands and my tongue.
I ready
Yeah,
an
well-
attack.
Tongue out.
I ready an attack for as soon as I see an enemy.
Yeah, I ready a spell. Although if I'm gonna be able to cast it is another issue.
I run in through the door with my arms up in the air like Kermit.
I will.
And I will cast invisibility.
I split my weapon.
Okay.
I would like to attack the nearest Yipper.
I would like to follow the frogman.
Yeah, well, as you open the door again, you can see that now the room is has dim light, and you can see much more. And yeah, I guess I should move you all. You arrive from the dresser on a podium, and this podium leads to a raised stage. On the stage, you can see that there's it's like an improvised throne, a big chair. In this chair, there's a figure sitting, a kobold. Near him, you see two guards that seems to be well dressed. Then you see four other guards just in front of that, and then on podiums, like where people sit and stuff, you can see that there are like 7 kobolds, each carrying crossbows. This podium is raised about 3 feet from the ground, so you can jump down and climb up on another podium.
Right. Do we get the actions we prepared?
Yeah, let me just call up initiatives. But yeah, I'll give you each an action.
It's amazing.
Why?
Hang on, that's not right.
I'm just restarting roll 20. It's gone a bit slow.
I'm probably off the back somewhere, but I need a token to roll initiative.
Yeah, you can set up your own.
Oh, and I almost forgot. I assume I'm not sickened anymore.
No, it's the next day, so you feel fine.
God damn it. What a time for a 1.
It probably wasn't important anyway.
Actually, I would have liked to go first, but you know.
Well, Faircath, had you something prepared?
Yeah, I was just going to take a shot. Is it? I'm trying to remember now. Is my aim long enough to hit the throne guy?
I think it's 110.
Yeah, you got range of plenty.
I'll just full attack that.
Well, the first one hits.
Shadow's just gonna wait for the moment until I get a better lay of the land. So that'll be my turn.
Yeah, well, it slams into him and he lets out an ouch. Somehow you get this impression that the disco ball is very old and wizened. Aaron, it's your turn.
This is a little surprise action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already done mine, so you can just skip me.
Well up.
I'm gonna run forward and attack this group right here. We'll attack the guy right in front of me with my
Yeah.
multi-attack.
Yeah, you don't have pound, so you can only make one attack.
Wow. 22 hit.
Yeah, it hits. He lets out an ouch and looks bloodied. Cornelius.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Cornelius.
Oh. And of Jimmy Dragon.
Yes. The thing I did before we, when everybody was declaring their intent, is I was going to cast invisibility on myself, which I do.
Well, you are now invisible. It is then Tadao. You there, Tadao?
Yeah. Sorry, missed a thing. Yeah, I was confused. I'd like to charge this. Hello,
Yes?
I would like to charge it.
Okay. Well, give me a reflex.
But, okay.
I'm sure there's a pit somewhere on the way.
Yeah. I could also roll a 2.
Yeah. Well, as you step on this area, there's a trapdoor, and it opens, and you fall into it.
Yeah.
The floor, well, that tunnel you saw that led this way, you now am standing in it.
Does it lead further into like this way or any
Yeah.
other way. Yeah, I will realize immediately what happened and continue running.
How big's the trapdoor?
5 times 5.
Yeah.
And yeah, you take 3 damage from the fall.
Oh, the pain.
So just here?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I will have moved there, and then I will continue moving here underground.
Yeah, you can see that there are 3 more trapdoors, and yeah, you can pick either of them. There's a small stairs that you can use to get up.
Where are the chapters?
Um, well, I don't want to tell because the rest can fall into them.
Okay. I'll head to the one that's like close to this guy.
You know, we're capable of
Okay.
separating meta knowledge. Sticking my tongue out.
But yeah, that's my turn. I think it's the kobolds.
Yeah, well, the Kobold guards, they will each pull out their crossbows, and they will each be shooting at Wellop.
Ninja Frog, activate. Miss.
And then they will be reloading. Faircut?
Yep, right. Because Shadow hasn't got a direct line to anybody at the minute, he's going to hang back. So I'm just going to take another shot at the main guy again.
I mean, technically Tadao is on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. Then he'll try and go for that one.
Yeah, well, he'll jump over the trapdoor.
There's not a good like underground marking. I think this is the best.
Can you do a point trip? After moving?
Yeah, because you have pounds, don't you?
Yeah. Check.
Although I don't think you then get your claws.
No, just a bite attack.
Yeah, then you can do that. Yeah, it hits. You need to do a CMB, I think.
I'm trying to find the button.
Oh yeah, he is definitely tripped.
Alright, that'll do. I'll be right back.
Heron? Robot?
Ta-da!
Indeed. Quite musical robot.
I don't think anyone is understanding you.
I think Harris' internet just completely broke.
That's strange because I couldn't hear anything of what you said. I just heard like a small robotic sound.
Just type out your intentions.
uh,
I assume you will be shooting at one of those kobolds. Yes?
Yeah, he marked the one south and then the one next to it.
Oh, it's a double hit. Well, which spell? Crikey. Both miss. Yeah, that was a terrible roll.
2 and a 3. Oh wow.
Well, the dragon looks at you and it's like, I am the dragon. Then you see him pull out a scroll and start muttering some words. Those with spellcraft can use it.
Hang on.
They're pretty consistent.
Yes. Not a good
Yeah.
roll though. That was a 5.
Well, both of you identify it. It's a spell known as Form of the Dragon.
Oh, fucking hell.
dear. That is not good.
No. What level though?
2.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not a huge dragon.
Yeah, it's still dragon.
Yeah, it's large.
But it's young.
It's Willup's turn.
Yeah, I'm multi-attacking the guy in front of me.
This might actually change my action for this turn considerably.
He is dead. Dead.
I lop off his head with my tongue. Even though it doesn't hit, but I figure he's dead before that happens, so...
So much for killing the leader and leaving the others alive.
And this was probably not all the kobolds they have. Hopefully. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
Well, the kobold pew pew. 2 will shoot at Heron. this and this. 2 will shoot at Willip, and the last 3 will shoot at Shadow. Well, they still hit on a 20. Heron, Willip.
Don't like
One
that.
actually hit Willip.
No, let us say with the.
But
with
it's not a crit.
Oh,
And the second one. And the 3 on Shadow. Did he have 22 or 23 AC?
It'd be a bit of a hard question since we seem to have lost track of that.
Oh,
no, I think he's back.
Chris, you there? Well, oh. Well, one of them hit Willip. He actually rolled that 20 he needed.
Bring it. Bring it.
5 damage.
Willip explodes and dies.
Well, Kobold Stabby. One will go up here, and one will take a step forward to Willip. The one against the Shadow. Nope. The one against Willip. Nope. One is getting up, so Shadow will have an AAO.
That might be a critical.
Cornelius.
The dragon is large, yes?
Yes.
And it has wings, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so would conjuring a large orb of water count as an aggressive act?
Definitely.
Even if I conjure it somewhere where it's not on somebody?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to try and capture it inside of a large ball of water.
Okay.
And it has a DC 21 reflex throw in order to avoid some damage. And if it doesn't, then it has another one in order to avoid being caught in the water.
It takes damage. And what to avoid being caught in the water?
Yes.
Is that also reflex?
That is... Yes, it's another reflex. Got it. So I move the water orb in order to basically press it to the wall. Because it is carried with it. Also, it takes... Hang on. I don't want to cast it because it's a fairly sizable wall of text.
Just polymorph the water into a massive gelatinous cube.
Takes 5 points of non-lethal damage. Also, it now has to hold its breath or start suffocating.
Yeah, although dragons don't need to do that because they're water breathing.
Oh, well, then it doesn't. But it still has... It can attempt a new reflex save to escape every round.
Where did you move it?
I just want to press it against the back wall somewhere.
Sit down.
Yeah, I'd like to move here and pop up and
Yeah.
be like, hello, and stab this thing.
Yeah, you open another trapdoor.
Yeah. Let me just find it. Oh. Oh, okay. But that's nice.
Why is your confirmation roll higher than your attack?
I have a bonus from, I can't remember what, but I remember I have a +1 bonus to confirm crits.
Actually, it's because he crits on 19 plus, and he gets rolled a 20 on confirm.
Oh, I see.
Oh. Oh wait, yeah, sorry. I used to have a you have a +2 to confirm crits, but then I realized that the page was done stupidly and it was third-party content and blah blah blah.
Well, he struck, takes a massive amount of damage, but is still standing,
Yeah.
although badly wounded.
I will. Wait, was it aware that I was coming?
Yeah, it knew that there was a trapdoor.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it knew that I would bounce up from the trapdoor.
Well, it had an idea that you would,
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
because it was the closest. So it's the Kobold Guards.
Hello.
One of them is moving up and flanking, and the other is charging you.
Now it works.
Yay.
Kermit arms.
And +2 because of charging and flanking. So first the charging,
Nope.
flanking.
Nope.
Oh god, they roll terribly. Faircath?
Right, what's going on considering my disconnect?
Well, the kobolds moved around a bit. Tadao popped up. Some of them tried to attack Shadow, but missed.
And the dragon is
I think what Rap's trying to say is that the dragon's trapped in water and being
Yeah,
to the wall. Because magic.
Okay. Do we have enough distance to the dragon? Check. Cover against ranged, okay. So I won't
Yes,
do
it's
that.
a churning ball of water.
yeah. So it has +2 AC.
Okay, I'm just going to attack this guy with Shadow and Faircalf.
Okay.
Full attacks. Is he still on the ground?
Yeah, it's still lying down. So you have -4 to hit it, and Shadow will have +4 to hit.
Alright, I'll attack with Shadow, and if he finishes him off, then I'll change my target.
It is badly wounded, but still alive.
I think I'll leave it there because they might be able to get an attack of opportunity on it, and I'll try and attack this one there. And able to hit it,
Which one?
the one in the middle.
Yeah, you can hit it. It will have cover, so +2 to AC. It's still standing. It had 5 hit points.
I'm still standing.
Oh, you
Oh,
made
that
2
one too.
attacks.
Yeah, sorry, it was a rapid shot. I don't know if the first one hit.
Both hit.
Okay.
The second one finished it off.
That's my turn.
Heron. Well, that's a miss. So it's the dragon.
Yes, it must make a reflex throw in order to escape. Also, it will take another 2d6 damage at the start of its turn, which is 8. Also non-lethal.
Of course, Heron just had to step aside. Well, it's hitting one of its friends, and then it's going to hit Tadao, Shadow, and Willop.
Hello.
You see a large line of electricity.
Oh, that's nice.
Give me a reflex save from all of you.
And now roll more than 5, please. Okay, that was from the wrong sheet. That's +3 to that, which would be a... Yeah, it would be a 28.
Well, it's a DC 16. Shadow also needs one. Well, Willip, you take 40 damage,
Well, I'm seriously hurt.
although it goes from your Eidolon's hit points first.
Yeah, I know, but it's still seriously hurt, even for the Eidolon.
Tadao, you take 20.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, you there?
I think that was our answer.
Well, I guess I'll open a shadow sheet and roll the reflex. Who ate shadow sheet? Oh, that was.
Why do I have a feeling that we're fighting Jazz? Except that, like, you know, electricity and stuff, fire.
Yeah, he needs to kill me for revenge.
Well, evasion, so it takes no damage.
Oh,
See, he didn't laugh because he knows it's right.
yeah, I completely forgot. I still have control over Philip.
Also, the kobold that was struck from behind looks very injured and betrayed. But yeah, well, it's your turn.
Okay, is the one standing in front of me still standing?
No, you have to take a 5 foot to the side and strike the one that's is up here. Or then you can take 10 and stab this.
I'll stab the one next to Tadao. With multi-attack.
Oh, did Althea actually roll initiative?
Althea has been very much away from this fight.
Yeah, I just realized now that she's still standing there, not moving.
Yeah, she said that she's not with us, that she's out riding her horse somewhere.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Max said she wasn't feeling well.
Well, the 17 hits. Kobold Pew Pew. 3 will shoot at Faircath, and 4 will shoot at Cornelius.
What's going on? I just connected back in.
Oh, yeah, you had a save with the shadow, so you didn't take damage from the breath weapon from the dragon. And then there was a bit of fighting, and now there's 3 on one side who are shooting at you, and 4 on the other side that are shooting at Cornelius.
Right, okay.
But I didn't do anything.
You made that rolling ball.
They don't know that.
And you two are the only ones that are not in melee.
Fair.
Well, that's against Faircath.
Yeah, 2 hits. 18's a hit,
It's
isn't it?
going to suck for me.
10 damage.
Ouch.
That is actually only 2 hits.
9 damage.
Yeah, that's not nice, but it's okay.
Well, Kobold Stabby, it's going to take a disengage. And crawl over here and drop down that trapdoor.
He was prone.
Oh, that's true. He can only move 15, I think. Well, it's Cornelius.
Okay, so I was shot at, and I don't like that at all. So it is time to be defensive. So I am going to cast mirror image on myself.
You don't like being shot?
No, I don't like being shot. And I'm going to have 3 mirror images. Because I rolled terrible. Also, is the dragon still in the water?
Yeah.
And the outer line is the wall of the room.
Yeah.
Then I'm just going to move him.
That's strange. For some reason I typed, but nothing happened. I might need to restart Roll20. Just a sec. Just keep talking.
I'm going to move him to one of the corners. Or towards one of the corners. It can move 30 feet. Preferably the corner where he has the least opponents in a single line. So the top corner, probably.
Oh, Sadao is disengaging and dropping into a trapdoor. The trapdoor that he's standing on. Well, Kobold Guard. They are stepping forward. One will strike Willop, one will strike Shadow. Willop. 26.
Miss.
No, you have 27. And Shadow. Nope. Farkath.
Lost connection again.
Oh, well, I guess we'll just at this point say that with that dragon trapped in that ball, it's completely unable to do anything. And yeah, killing these kobolds is a piece of cake for you. So you kill them all and kill the dragon because it'll never escape. It needs to roll a 20.
Can't escape a 21? Okay.
It has a +2 reflex.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna use my tongue as the tentacle and like stick it to it, and then instead of pulling it to me, pulling me to it. With my claws out as I fly forward. I sit on the throne.
Close the session because we're missing half the people.
Yeah, people keep dropping in and out and bad connection and yeah.
Just
Yeah.
tons of shit.
Break my ISP in a minute.
So are we saying goodbye?
Yes.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
And yeah, then I guess you can loot next time.